Hello friends, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today I am setting up my new bullet journal. With only a few pages left in my old journal, it is time to set up a new one for 2021. And it's interesting because rarely do my journals actually end when a year ends. Now granted, this one ended a little bit sooner. I had to start this one for December, but I thought it was actually very fitting and very perfect for what I am planning for this next year. This past year, with the lockdowns and everything that has happened, I really have been slowing down and being more mindful about my actions and more mindful about the world around us. And moving forward, I'm really trying to embrace the seasons. And because of that, I wanted to use this journal as a way to connect my business and my actions with the seasons. The winter season is one where we tend to slow down and to prepare and put lots of thought into what will be coming in the spring and in the summer. So I thought this was a perfect way to start this journal. Here we just have a quote that I thought was just so beautiful. It says, "Live in each season as it passes. Breathe the air. Drink the drink, taste the fruit, and resign yourself to the influence of the earth." And it's so true. This is how I have been feeling recently. It's just, I need to live in each season. I need to, drink the drink of each season, whatever that might be and whatever it looks like in that time and in that moment. So I decided to set this journal up in quarters, but in quarters based on the seasons. So here I have a page which is actually the Pagan Wheel of the Year, but it is the winter solstice, followed by the spring equinox, and then the summer solstice, followed by the autumn equinox. And I put a nice little moon in the center just to remind myself who I am. And, the moon is about reflection, especially self-reflection. The moon doesn't shine bright. It is the sun that you are seeing, and ultimately you are the sun of your own universe. And sometimes you need to look at the light that you are casting upon this world. So I thought it was fitting. And then just to finish off this page, I added the Zodiac Signs. And it's so funny because this is a terrible circle. Those Zodiac Signs should line up, and clearly they don't. But another thing I have been trying to embrace recently is the fact that I am not perfect, and no one is perfect, and we need to stop aiming for perfection. In this journal, I want to make mistakes. Well, not even necessarily make mistakes, but not be afraid to make mistakes. So often I start off journals and I want them to be so perfect, and if I make mistakes, I get the whiteout out, or I do something to correct that mistake. In this journal, I want to show myself that I am human, and even though I make mistakes, that it is okay. Things will still move forward and things will happen. So as we turn the page, I just had a quick lunar calendar there because, well, the moon is very important to me, and I do like to live by the lunar cycles. I can talk more about that in a future video if you would like. And so now we are on to another quote. I love quote pages in bullet journals. I think it's a great way to divide sections, to organize sections. So as I move into what the next pages will be, which will be the winter quarter of this, in alignment with the winter solstice, I thought I would do some kind of winter quote. And it actually started to snow while I was doing this bullet journal. So I thought a little quote about a snowflake would be the perfect way to start the winter season in my bullet journal. We are all like snowflakes, unique and one of a kind. And it's true. We are. We are all unique. We are all one of a kind, which again is why I'm trying to give up this game of perfection, especially perfection based on other people's opinions. So basically my theme is just be yourself, be true to who you are, and embrace who you are. So the next couple pages that I'm going to set up are just to prepare me for the quarter ahead. So this is my winter spread, quarterly spread. So I am setting it up starting in December instead of starting in January in the new year. And this page will just be one where I can track videos that I have put up or holidays. I'm going to write, the winter solstice in December. And I will also write the spring equinox in March, as this is what that quarter spans from the beginning of winter into the beginning of spring. And I just wanted to do a very minimal setup, something that I can see my progress, I can see my accomplishments and what I have done as I move throughout the year. After those pages, I have a dedicated month for December. And on this page, I simply am doing a brain dump where I can write down different ideas. And I'm also going to write a schedule or a scheduler, both for YouTube and for Instagram. I'm trying to post more on Instagram, trying to be more consistent, but it is not something that comes naturally to me. So I do have to kind of plan ahead and really make sure I focus and remember to write down what I want to post and when I want to post it. And as I fill out the journal for the day, I kind of remember, oops, I need to post that. So I have those things on my December brain dump page. And I know it's hard to see, but the little scribbles there are just HH for Hedgerow Homestead, AM is for my Amethyst Moon channel, and then I have things for my blog as well. So just where I can write little notes to myself about what I want to do. And now I'm going to set up my rolling weeklies. I like to do rolling weeklies because I'm not one to schedule stuff for certain days. As a mom of 4 kids who's homeschooling and, trying to establish this online business, it's not feasible for me to think, Tuesday's this kind of day, Wednesday's this day. So instead, I write down at the beginning of the week what I want to get done. If there are any deadlines, like if something needs to be scheduled, if something is sponsored, etc., I will write it down so I don't forget about that hard deadline. But otherwise, I just write the tasks that I want to do. And now I have the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday columns, and I can just put a little dot on the days that I do the things. And if they don't get done, they can get migrated to the next week, hence why it is a rolling weekly. Tasks can roll over to the next week. And so I'm just going to set up a few of these. I have actually set up for the end of December. I started this for December 14th because that's when my other journal ended. And I'm going to set up all the way through January so that I can plan for the future. So here we have the final setup for this 2021 seasonally inspired, witchy inspired bullet journal. And I'm so excited to use this because it's so minimal. There's not really a big expectation to do big glamorous pages. It's just write down what I need to write down so that I can remember it and so that I can see what I need to do and see what I have accomplished. So I hope you enjoyed this look at my new bullet journal setup. I would love to see what kind of setups you do in your bullet journal. If you would like, I would love to see them. Please tag me over at hedgerow.homestead on Instagram. And I can't wait to see what you create. And I also can't wait to see how this bullet journal fills up full of creative inspiration. Stay safe. Have a fantastic day. Bye.